You have reached Ice Palace. To the Crystal Bridge. To the portal. You opened the your saving point. To the Ice Palace. You have reached to the Ice Palace. To the expansion. To the snowbank. To the expansion of. You have reached to the to the beginning. Strange decorate. Crystal Skull. To the Crystal Bridge. To the beginning of the Crystal Path. You have to the slope. To the to the gourd. Stairs. Crystal. Gecko. Strange runic pebble. Amber sphere. One of the amber spheres is easy to reach. Nathan takes some filaments of amber. To the amber. One of the amber spheres is easy to reach. Nathan has already taken the filaments of amber. Strange runic. A round pebble with runic around gecko. A small black lizard. A small crystal. A luminous stairs. Some stairs carved into the crystal. Some stairs carved into the crystal. Some runic engravings to the gorge. You have amber sphere. One of the amber spheres is easy to reach. Nathan takes some filaments of amber. The battle begins. Crystal Mantis. Enemies fast attack. Enemies heavy attack. Study enemy movements. The enemy's combo starts. Defend yourself. 0. Damage suffered. Attack. 18. Damage done. Study enemy movements. The enemy's combo starts. Defend yourself. 0. Damage suffered. That's victory! Nathan gets gold. 5. Nathan gains experience points. 800. Press Control to continue. You opened the menu page. Nathan has 100 life points. 130 gold. Nathan reached level 5. Press the I key to open the inventory page. Press backspace to go your back amber sphere. The crystal. To the beginning of the crystal. Amber sphere. To the beginning of the crystal. You have amber. Strange gecko. Crystal. Strange runic stair. To the gorge. To the expansion of the path. To the slopes of the crystal mountain. You save it. Gold. Grey sky. Gecko. To the patch of amoeba tree. To the beginning. To the patch of amoeba. You have amoeba. Burn. Painting. Flying snowflakes. You have to the crystal bridge. You have to the ice palace. You have saving point. You say to the crystal bridge. To the portal of the glass. To the portal of the glass labyrinth. You have to the ice palace. Sapphire door. You have to the icy glass room. You have to the circular diamond door glass staircase. Nathan joins the two strands of a rope. He ties it to a bright crystal glass staircase. Thanks to the rope, it can be passed at any time. Dragon helmet. Diamond door to the circular glass, to the glass cubes. This room is full of glass cubes in different positions and heights, but all are lighted and rotated in the same way, creating absurd staircases leading nowhere. You have ruby totem. A totem carved from ruby. It looks like it can be rotated. Nathan rotates it. A mechanical sound can be heard in the distance. Dragon helmet. A helmet that resembles the head of a dragon. There's a healing potion inside. Broken spear. An elegant spear. An icy portal. Nathan approaches the icy portal. After a deep breath, he blows into the flute, which begins to vibrate, and the ice melts into water. A warm light radiates from the portal. Now it's usable. To the icy glass room. You have reached icy to the glass cubes, to the circular glass room. You have frozen bodies. Ivy sword, dragon help. The battle begins. Crystal mantis. Enemies fast attack. Enemies heavy attack. Study enemy movements. The enemy's combo starts. Defend yourself. 12. Damage suffered. Attack. 18. Damage done. Study enemy movements. The enemy's combo starts. Defend yourself. 0. Damage suffered. Attack. Victory! Nathan gets gold. 5. Nathan gains experience points. 800. Press control. Frozen body. Ivy dragon help. Opal door. Ruby door. A square room with mirrored walls which create an endless pattern and an infinite number of Nathan copies. You have reached Mirror room. Opal totem. A totem carved from opal. It looks like it can be rotated. Nathan rotates it. A mechanical sound can be heard in the distance. Frozen bodies. Various warriors. The battle begins. Crystal mantis. Enemies fast attack. Enemies heavy attack. Study enemy movements. The enemy's combo starts. Defend yourself. 18. Damage suffered. Attack. Victory! Nathan gets gold. 5. Nathan gains experience points. 800. Press control. Opal totem. Opal totem. To the circular glass room. You have dragon. Opal door. A triangular glass room with a crystal pyramid in the middle, rising to the ceiling. You have diamond totem. A totem carved from diamond. It looks like it can be rotated. Nathan rotates it. A mechanical sound can be heard in the distance. Dog helmet. A helmet that resembles the face of a dog. Strange. Elder's helmet. A helmet that resembles the face of an old man. Very odd. To the circular glass room. You have reached to the portal of the glass, to the icy glass room. You have to the circular diamond door. A heavy semicircular tower with its top embedded in the plain glass ceiling. The donjon is made of a shiny white metal, or maybe with flawless ice or crystal. In the middle, there is a heavy metal crystal door. You have reached Crystal Donjon. Metal crystal door. It looks like a solid door. No way to open it. It looks like a solid door. No way. Skeleton. It seems that someone has been stuck in this maze for too long. Poor soul. It seems... Dragon helmet. A helmet that resembles the head of a dragon. Scary. A helmet. A bag of coins. Nathan picks it up. To the icy glass. Burns on the floor. They don't seem to have been caused by fire. Perhaps acid. But why bring acid here? To the icy burns on the floor. They don't seem to metal crisp. It looks like a solid. to the icy glass room. You have reached to the glass cubes. You have dragon broken icy portal. You have reached saving. You saved the game. To the crystal bridge. To the crystal bridge. You have reached to the ice palace. To the expand. To the snowbank. You have to the crystal pulsing roots. You have reached patch of amoeba trees. Amoeba tree. Nathan carefully picks a deadly fruit. Burned all. The battle begins. Spirit of the mists. Enemies fast attack. Enemies heavy attack. Study enemy movements. The enemy's combo starts. Defend yourself. 36 damage suffered. A victory! Nathan gets gold 0. Nathan gains experience points 200. Nathan gets ghostly bones. Frescan amoeba flying to the slope flying snowflakes. You have reached to the crystal bridge. You have to the ice palace. You have saving. You saved the game. Tribal spear. Helmet. Frozen bodies. Sapphire totem. Glass cubes. To the port. Glass cubes. You have reached glass cubes. To the icy glass. Icy port. To the icy glass. You have to the glass. To the diamond door. You have reached metal crystal door. Nathan carefully squeezes the fruit onto the door. The metal melts instantly, leaving behind a nauseating smell. Dragon hell burns on the floor. They don't seem to have been caused by fire. Dragon helmets. To the icy. To the demon's den. Except for the door, the space seems completely empty, with an invisible floor and no shadow anywhere. The whiteness is dazzling. You have reached Demon's Den. To the crystal donjon. You have to the Demon's Den. To the icy glass room. You have to the glass cubes. You have icy portal. You have saving. You saved the game. To the crystal bridge. To the portal of the glass. You have reached. To the frozen. To the ice palace. Sapphire door. Sapphire door. You have. The battle begins. Crystal mantis. Enemies fast attack. Enemies heavy attack. Study enemy movements. The enemy's combo starts. Defend yourself. 19. Damage suffered. Attack. Nathan Eel. Damage done. Study enemy movements. The enemy's combo starts. Defend yourself. 0. Damage suffered. Attack. Victory! Nathan gets gold 5. Nathan gains experience points 800. Press control. You opened the menu page. Nathan has 120 life points. 170 gold. Nathan, you're back to the portal, circular, to the icy glass room, to the portal of the, to the ruby door, to the icy glass, opal door, to the icy glass room. You have to the diamond door. You have to the demon's den, to the icy, to the demon's den. You have reached frozen bodies, various dragon helmet, a half frozen helmet that resembles the head of a dragon. Ivy sword, an elegant white wall. It is made of extremely compressed ice. It is very cold. It is made... Kylius! Kylius is standing, with his hands resting on a large sword of ice. A pale man with horns of ice and blue eyes. He tells Nathan that the Queen should have sent someone stronger. Nathan doesn't listen to him and attacks. The battle begins. Kylius! Enemies fast attack. Enemies heavy attack. Study enemy movements. The enemy's combo starts. Defend yourself! 100 damage suffered. Attack! 33 damage done. Study enemy movements. The enemy's combo starts. Defend yourself! Nathan is defeated. That is the end of... Press the left arrow to load the last saved game. You have reached saving point. To the crystal, to the portal of the glass labyrinth. You have... To the sapphire door. To sapphire door. To the sapphire door. You have... The battle begins. Crystal mantis. Enemies fast attack. Enemies heavy attack. Study enemy movements. The enemy's combo starts. Defend yourself! 0 damage suffered. Attack! 0 damage done. Study enemy movements. The enemy's combo starts. Defend yourself! 0 damage suffered. Attack! Victory! Nathan gets gold. To the portal of the glass you have... To the ice palace. You say to the port... Sapphire to frozen body. Glass cubes. You have... To the icy glass room. You have... Diamond door. You have... It seems that someone... To the demon's den. You have reached frozen body. Ivy. An white wall. It is Kylius. You have reached to the demon's den. You have reached frozen. The battle begins. Kylius. Enemies fast attack. Enemies heavy attack. Study enemy movements. The enemy's combo starts. Defend yourself! 100 damage too. Nathan Eel 0 damage done. Study enemy movements. The enemy's combo starts. Defend yourself! 0 damage suffered. Attack! 33 damage done. Defend yourself! 0 damage suffered. Attack! Victory! Nathan gets gold. 0. Nathan gains experience points. 5,000. Nathan increases his experience level. Press Control to continue. Nathan stabs Kylius in the chest with the Frostslayer sword. Steam escapes from the wound inflicted on the demon. Nathan smiles satisfied. Another kingdom is safe. Kylius mocks him with his last moments of life. If Nathan believes he saved Willow City, he is a poor, deluded man. The demon reveals to Nathan that there is another evil that dwells on the island, and without Kylius's power to keep him at bay, it will try to conquer the island. Frozen body. Dragon to the crystal. Kylius slowly turn into water. To the crystal donjon. You have to the demon's den. To the icy glass room. You have to the glass cube. To the glass cube. You have dragon broken to the icy portal. The portal is broken. It can't be used anymore. Ruby tote. Ice to the icy glass room. You have to the circular glass room. You have to the portal of the glass to the icy glass room. To the portal of you have to the ice palace. You have saved use glass to the crystal bridge. You have reached to the ice palace, to the to the snowbank. You have snow idol. The idol stands above all. What a jerk. Little houses, writing on the wall. Cave paint clad to the crystal pulsing root. The portal is broken. It can't be used anymore. Snow idol, pulse to the crystal bridge. You have to the expansion. You have to the crystal bridge. To the beginning of the crystal. You have to the slopes of the crystal mount. To the expansion. To the gorge. To the slopes of the crystal. You have to the dark mists. You have to the grey mists. To the slopes of the crystal. The battle begins. Spirit of the mists. Enemies fast attack. Enemies heavy attack. Study enemy movements. The enemy's combo starts. Defend yourself. 0. Damage suffered. That's victory! Nathan get ivy bushes to the grey mist, to the rock, to the slopes of to the grey mists. You have to the entrance of the misty valley. You have to the foggy meadow. You have to the entrance of the misty valley, to the giant willow tree. An immensely large willow tree rises from the ground against the blue sky. Its deep green canopy is floating in the soft wind. The ground is covered by stones and pebbles. You have to the small river, to the stone circle, to the foggy giant willow tree, to the small river. A small river runs between the willow trees. Its waters are full of fishes. You have iron box to the rock monolith, to the meadow. The meadow floats like a green sheet of grass. Colored stains of various flowers are everywhere. You have spark in the waving goblin statue, and almost to the tree line of the willow fields. The wide lowland is an explosion of colors of flowers on the green grass background, floating softly in the wind. The willow's tree line stands. You have reached boar skeleton, hole in boar saving point, rock, to the meadow, to the rock monolith, snow on the ground. Oak to the meadow, to the crossroad temple. You have reached a wagon, floating stones, to the entrance of the red cave, to the square. The circular square of Willow City, with the statue of the... You have shop, ivy, Goods. To the royal palace entrance. 2 giant columns define the magnificent entrance of the royal palace, surmounted by a tympanum. You have reached royal palace entrance. Conjurer. Beautiful wall, ivy bushes. To the palace hall. To the throne room. The queen sits on the throne with an evil smile on her lips. She thanks Nathan for saving the island. Now she will be the ruler of these lands. She calls the guards and tells them to throw Nathan in the cell. Here's the reward, mercenary. Nathan realizes that something is wrong and decides not to attack the guards. Why would a queen want to control a place that is rightfully hers? Nathan decides to investigate the situation. But first, he must escape from prison. You have completed the game at 78%. Continue to explore the world of Blind Quest to discover new secrets and adventures. Welcome to Blind Quest, the
Blind Quest 2 the Frosty PC.